I'm She Jamaican, your biggest and brightest shining star. So, in this live, I just wanted to talk about the title. As you can see, should you date someone based upon their zodiac sign? Okay, so that's the topic. Because I just been noticing, like, astrology is growing, and there's like a trend going on with astrology. Like, a lot of people are becoming a little bit more aware of zodiac signs, and people are always asking people what their sign is. And I just noticed that there are some people who are like bothered by people who always ask signs. Like, guys are always like, oh my gosh, like, girls are always asking people what their sign is. And so there's like people who ask for signs, and then there's people who don't ask for signs. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like, should you be dating based upon your zodiac sign, and why? Because as more people come on, I might repeat myself a little bit, but there's just like a growing trend going on where people are always asking people like what your sign is. So I just wanted to have a discussion about why, if that's a good thing or not. Like, should you just be like, oh, I'm not dating you because you're a Gemini, or like. So yeah, I just wanted to like have a little talk about that. So feel free to chime in. So yes, astrology is growing. A lot of people are becoming more consciously aware of zodiac signs. And so basically, astrology is just a tool to help us to understand our personality and our character traits, right? So a lot of people don't understand astrology. A lot of people think astrology is just like pop astrology, which is basically just the sun sign. So when people are dating and they're asking, what's your sign and stuff like that, they're really just focusing on like the surface. Hey, they're really just focusing it on the surface. So that's really why I wanted to have this discussion, because personally, I don't think it's smart just to date based upon the sun sign. It's good to understand astrology on a deeper level so you can understand. So if you just be like, oh, I don't want to date someone because they're Gemini or Scorpio or whatever, you're gonna pretty much miss out, because that person could be a certain moon sign is really who you are, so. And then there's people's rising signs as well. So it's just, I just wanted to open the discussion about that. Like, should you guys be dating based upon what someone's sun sign is? Because as astrology grows, a lot of people are going to keep asking people what their sign is. And just because you don't like one sign is going to probably turn you off to the person. So the purpose of my channel, why I talk about astrology so much, is because astrology helps us to understand ourselves on a deeper level. And it's not just the sun sign, so it's important to know how to read a chart. And it's also important to know what each placement means. So yes, so yeah, a lot of people are just judging people based upon their sun sign, and I just don't really think that's smart, because, like I said, there's multiple layers to a person. So yes, obviously, the sun sign is your action, right? It's your scene, it's your ego. So a lot of people think, oh, if I'm dating someone based upon their sun sign, that's a good idea, but it's really not, because your sun sign is the brightest thing, so it shows predominantly more of your personality. And a lot of people's like conscious awareness don't really go past the sun sign. Like, they don't understand the Mercury, they don't understand other placements. So that's why a lot of people always just choose to date someone based upon their sun sign. So yes, I don't should be dating based upon the sun sign. Thanks for the likes. If you're watching, please like the live, and don't feel free to comment, you guys. I don't want to just be talking to myself. And I'm gonna speak French. I don't know what asked me that. I know I have a French name, but I don't speak French. Okay. So, yeah. So, do you guys date based upon zodiac signs, or are you guys aware that there is more to astrology than just the sun sign? That's what I really want to know. Because, yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, astrology is important, but I feel like a lot of people get lost in understanding that it's just deeper than it's way deeper than that. Oh my god, this Vietnamese coffee is so strong. So yeah, it could just all come down to just personal preference, but it's just way deeper. Okay, thank you. Somebody finally commenting. I'm currently with an Aries man right now, and we do get into arguments at times where we don't understand each other, and I'm a Pisces. Okay. Pisces and Aries. Okay, so the thing with astrology, when you're dating someone that's the sign next to you, that's an inconjunction, okay? It causes like problems sometimes. Like when you're dating someone next to you, like a Pisces and an Aries, they're right next to each other. So it could clash. And not only that, the elements as well, like fire and water. Okay, so that cause like um it could cause like friction as well. So you gotta always keep that in mind. But Aries are like very impulsive people, and Pisces, they like to go with the flow. So you see how that's different? Like you have cardinal and then you have mutable. Aries are cardinal, so they're very quick tempered people. Yeah, it is chaotic a little bit. So yeah, it's like when you boil water, it bubbles up and then it becomes very steamy. It's like that kind of energy. So when you add fire and water together. So yeah, that could be pretty chaotic. Um so yeah, just keep in mind like Libras, I mean, sorry, I'm gonna get to Libra next. But Pisces and Aries, they are a little bit different. Like I said, once again, if you're dating someone next to you, the element, the signs, the energy is gonna be very different, and it's gonna create conflict. But that's why it's important to understand the whole chart. Look to see if you may have certain placements in a sign that's close. You can just be more consciously aware of how to maneuver. And it's good when the other person as well is consciously aware of their elements and stuff like that. Libra and Libra, this is interesting. I feel like Libra is the sign of partnerships. They do like relationships, how they could get together with each other. But I just feel like Libra sometimes just compromise a lot with each other. Like they don't like to, Libras don't like conflict. So two Libras together will try everything to keep the peace. And something may be bothering one another, but they don't always like to like step on toes. But it could work. It could be a very harmonious relationship. Y'all can have a lot of things in common. Y'all can get along, but y'all may be afraid to upset the other person. But like I said, this is just the sun sign. So you got to look deep into the whole chart so you know what's really going on. And I do synastry readings as well, but you guys can also do the readings yourself if you learn how to do a synastry chart. But yeah. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Make sure you like the stream. Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, so it's just much deeper. It is important to understand the sun signs though, because the sun rules your actions, your ego, and it is the most prominent energy in the birth chart. But the Venus sign matters as well, especially if we're talking about relationships. You know, the Mars matters. The Mars shows how you carry out your actions from the sun. So it shows your motivation, it shows your aggression, how you handle stuff, you know? So it's all important to understand. So that's why I just try to stress because I do make a lot of like I call it pop astrology, bubblegum pop astrology. Like I just make like I've done birth chart placements videos if you guys haven't seen those where I break down each placement in the birth chart for the most part. But um I do mostly stick to sun sign astrology and I don't want to like mislead people because it's more than just understanding the sun sign. So that's why I really try to I want to bring awareness to the fact that you need to learn the whole chart. But yeah, if you guys have any astrology questions or just random questions, please feel free because I just feel like I'm gonna be repeating myself over and over and over in this live. So if y'all can help me with some dialogue, that would be great. I'm a Taurus with a Virgo woman, but she can be very controlling. Hmm, interesting. Taurus with a real, yeah. Virgos like to micromanage a lot. Like they're perfectionists. So, and Taurus people are fixed earth. I'm a Taurus. So we have a routine. We can do the same shit every day. We have our comfort zone. We like things the way we like them. We like our comfort and what works for us works for us. It makes sense for us. And Virgos can be nitpicky. They're mutable as well. They're a mutable earth sign. So they're the earth sign that could work with change a little bit more than Taurus. Taurus, we kind of fixated a little bit. So the Virgo will try to be controlling. Like they'll try to like control how you do things. Like, yeah, that's true. Yeah. That is very annoying. Yeah, I'm a Taurus, I know. Mm. Dealing with a Gemini, another sign that's in conjunct, meaning the sign is right next to your sign. Those relationships, if you're watching from the Philippines, that's a sub. We're in the Philippines. I want to go to the Philippines so bad. I'm in China right now, so I've been thinking about coming out there. But yes, Taurus and Gemini, that's interesting because, like I said, the signs that's right next to each other can kind of create a little bit of conflict because Geminis are very mutable and they like to communicate and talk a lot. And unless you're a Taurus that has Gemini in your chart, you probably sometimes don't like that. Like a Gemini just seems like a person that just has a lot of activity going on. Oh, I never heard of that city before. Interesting. Cool. Well, thanks for watching the live. Um, but yeah, like Gemini just seem very social and outgoing. I feel like more outgoing than a Taurus. Like Taurus, we could be social, but at the end of the day, we like to be in our comfort zone. So that's interesting. That's an interesting placement. But the Gemini will open up the Taurus to like trying new things because you know Taurus is fixed and Gemini is mutable. So Geminis like to meet new people, try new things, you know. So sometimes we need that. Like we like being around air signs, but after a while it can get a little bit overstimulating. So yeah, we usually like to just go back to doing our own thing. But it is good because we learn a lot. We get to experience stuff that we probably would have never thought to think on our own. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good for tourists to hang out with air signs or just really air and fire signs or just any kind of mutable sign really. That's really what I'm trying to say, like a mutable or even any other modality, because we're fixed. Even cardinal, because cardinal signs, Aries, Libras, Capricorns, they are initiators. They know how to come up with new ideas and give Taurus a better perspective on how to do and see things. So yeah, that's always good. Ooh, oh, I feel so cold. But thank you guys for coming to the live. Make sure that you like the stream if you're on here rocking with your girl. And feel free to ask questions, you guys. Whew. But yeah. Are there any signs that you guys avoid? Like you just don't date them? And this is like, okay, so because for me, I try not to date like air signs. Like, I don't know. I just don't really like air signs. And I don't really like Sagittarius. But Sagittarius, as a Taurus, I'm always attracting Sagittarius, but I'm also Sag rising. And whatever sign is in your first house deals with like things that are personally close to you. So I think because Sag is in my first house, I meet a lot of people that are personally close to me that are Sagittarius. Like my mom is a Sagittarius, but I just don't like Sagittarius energy for some reason. Like I don't know why. I just don't understand. Gemini, yeah. Geminis are annoying. Personally, I just feel like all but ain't you the one that said you was dealing with a Gemini? How you get caught up in that? You must be bored. You must just that was just the only person that was around and you was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just give this a try, even though they get on my motherfucking nerves. But I don't know. I just can't really fuck with a Gemini. And I rated them as the number one most cheaters, didn't I? Am I cheating top five most signs likely to cheat? I think I rated Gemini as number one. Yeah. It was between Sag and Gemini. And they're opposites of each other. So it's like one and the same. But yeah, Geminis, I don't know. I just can't really get with them because they'll just try anything. Like, and they're, they have the two-faced bipolar shit going on. Like, yeah, they do that. Like, there's like a social twin and there's like an introverted evil twin. Geminis are they're weird. They're low-key like you gotta watch out for them. They are one of the craziest zodiac signs for a reason. Oh, you was okay. 'Cause I was like, oh, let me make sure I'm not mixing up people. The persons. Okay, okay, now I know who you are. What about Libra and Capricorn? Ooh, Algeria. Wow, I got some international people's watching. That's what's up. Damn, y'all all over the world. Let me find out. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Algeria. Okay, Libra and Capricorn. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're both um cardinal signs. Are they? No. No, 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 no. Capricorn is initiate cardinal and then Libra is okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm tripping. So basically I gotta like I'm like really thinking. Um okay, so Libras, they'll let the Capricorn lead because at the end of the day, Capricorns are leaders. They're the bosses. They like to be in control of shit. So I feel like Libras would just let the Capricorn like pretty much lead the relationship. That's like what I get from that off the back. Can they work? It depends on who's the man and who's the woman. because like I said, the it can work with either gender, but the Capricorn one is gonna be the one that wants to be in charge for sure. So yeah, and Libras, they like to let people. Libras can just they like to let people. They don't, like I said, Libras don't like arguing. They don't like stepping on people's toes. They're very diplomatic. They like to keep the peace and keep the balance. So it could work for a Capricorn because the Libra will listen. That's one thing. Libras are great listeners. So they'll let the Capricorn lead. I think that's a pretty decent pairing because they're creative together. Like they could create a good business. They could create yeah, I could actually see that working. They the Libra can bring a lot of inspiration to the Capricorn as well, a lot of beauty, a lot of harmony, a lot of peace. Because Capricorn don't like bullshit at the end of the day. And Libras are peaceful for the most part when they vibrating on a higher frequency. Where am I from? Well, I'm from Jamaica. I was raised in the US, but now I live in China. That's my story. I've been all over the world, baby. I've been all over the world. Yeah, crazy. I've been living in China for like 6 months now. It's okay. It's just, the language barrier is just different. I do like China international. Yes, very much so. I like China. I have a vlog coming, so you guys could watch my daily routine vlog. But it's nice. It's just the language barrier. I really mind not talking to people because I'm kind of introverted a little bit, but not really. But it do get kind of boring sometimes, but I like boring. So I just feel like I just miss certain things about the US. Really the food and like the people that I love. That's really it. But I like it. I like how everything's affordable. Like my groceries, I went grocery shopping like 2 days ago. And I spent like $45 on everything. So yeah, it's very affordable. The cost to live in my apartment, I pay like 200 a month for my apartment. It's pretty nice. From the little bit you could see, it's pretty nice. Electricity is like $30 a month, depending on how much you use. Water bill $7 a month. Wi-Fi $7. So that's really why I moved out of the US because the US was just too damn expensive. Yeah, and I was just stressed. But now I'm not stressed no more. Like when you're not in survival mode, you can just live your life. Like when money is not like, your main concern, like you're trying to survive. And I'm from Jamaica, so I'm used to just living a good life, like eating off the land. Like you could just pick a mango off the tree. Like, life is fun. Like outside the US, I just feel like the US is just a goddamn corporation. Like, it's just everything's just about money and business, and it's just I just don't want to live like that. But yeah, it is cool. I like China. I like it out here. And then I went to Vietnam like 3 months ago, which I'm probably thinking about going back there because I have to leave the country every 3 months for my visa run. But I really just want to. I have like this. It's a long story, but I like Vietnam. It reminded me a lot of the U.S. though. I think because of the Vietnamese War, where the U.S. was over there, it kind of has a lot of U.S. influence. People speak more English there. But yeah, I do want to go to the Philippines though. But the weather has to be really nice because I want to like island hop. But yeah, that's like one of the top places I want to go to for sure. I don't know why I feel so cold. Can y'all hear that? They're like outside building something. But yeah, guys, any more questions? Ooh, ooh. So I was thinking about doing um a zodiacs, like a compatibility series, but then I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. I think I should, but it's just like, how do you cover every sign? Like, that's like, I wrote it out, like the probability of all the signs is a lot. It will be a lot of content, but I'm like, I should probably just start with like the top signs. What's the best site for like reading a chart? Um, I use Cafe Astrology, and what else do I use? What's it called? Astro Seek. But Cafe Astrology is my main one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do the compatibility series. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. Would you do the compatibility? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, should I just do it by sign? Like Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Like, I don't know. Cause I'm the type of person, like, I like structure and order. So I most likely would do it like that. But then it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I am gonna do that. I've been thinking about that. That's just a lot of goddamn videos to do. But I just need to do it because I really don't be that consistent. I feel like that series will help me to be more consistent. So yeah, I think I should do that. Just gotta get it done. It probably won't even take that long. But yeah, compatibility series. Yep, definitely should do that. But yeah, guys. So yeah, we was talking about the signs, but it is important to know because there's just certain signs that we just don't get along with, like based upon your sign, you know? So it's good to just at least know the energies of each sign so you can know what to expect and what not to deal with. Because a lot of people who don't know astrology, a work series, what do you mean? Your worst manager? Oh, like, oh, interesting. I never thought of that. But yeah, like a lot of people just don't get along with certain signs, like at all. So it's good to know. It's good to be aware of the energies. That's what I was saying. Astrology is so dope to me. Like, it's so interesting because the shit is real. And a lot of people, they think it's stupid. Like when you ask them, like when a person asks your sign, they be like, "Oh, you one of those people?" And it's just like those people that react like that respond like that. I'd be like, okay, this person's just not aware. They're not self-aware, cause that be low key like bothering me. Like you don't know about, cause to me it's just energy. Like you supposed to know. Like so obviously, not everybody not gonna be into astrology, but when people just don't believe it's real, I don't know. That shit's like a red flag. Do you do other types of astrology like Chinese? So this year I kind of, because I moved to China, I've been kind of looking into it, and I don't speak on things I don't know about. So this year I've been like learning more about it because this is the first year I did Chinese New Year. we're in the year of the fire horse. So I just wanted to I like to learn things by experience first before I speak on it. But as far as like the Chinese zodiac signs, I try to get into it, but like I said, I'm new to it, so I don't really know that much about it. I don't know what it's like really based on. I haven't really done too much research on it, but it's interesting. But I'm just like so familiar and used to tropical astrology. That's like the main astrology that I do. Yeah, to answer your question. Do you do any other types of astrology? Are you into like sidereal and stuff like that? Um, I feel like there was this other astrology I came across recently. It was like an ancient Mayan astrology or something. But yeah, there's different types. It's just I'm the type of person I like to. You're a novice. Yeah, I feel that. Um, yeah, I just like to know. Like I like to prove something is factual first before I speak on it. Like you are so beautiful. Thank you. But yeah. So, any more questions? Let's see. Go. Oh, I don't know how the hell to pronounce that. I do want to come to visit. What time of year is best to come? Happy Valentine's. Thank you. That was like last month. That's a hop, but thanks for sharing your expertise. Oh, thank you. Thanks for being in the live. I appreciate your presence. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, thanks. Happy Mother's Day. When is Mother's Day? Child. See, I'm not even a mother. I don't even know them things. They celebrate Mother's Day different in parts of the world. That's a good question too. Yeah, I was like, okay. I know it was like May something. New Zealand. Wow. That's cool. Thank you. Have a great day too. Damn, y'all all over the world. That's crazy. That is so interesting. That's what I love about this new age, this digital age. We could just all connect globally. That's so cool. Ooh, New Zealand. Wow. I never really thought of going there. Hey, y'all. But man, this Vietnamese coffee is strong. I'm gonna be up all day now because I didn't drink this. Make sure y'all like the stream. Thank you so much. Well, yeah, I was asking if anybody's new. Are there any signs that you don't date and why? Or you don't have to say why, you could just say. Ooh. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the compatibility series. Ooh, my back. Iman, what's up? Let me know if it's up. Oh man. I think I'm gonna end this live soon because I just feel like that's what I wanted to talk about. And I don't want to like keep repeating myself because then people are gonna watch the playback and then I will just be repeating myself over and over. So if you have any last questions before I leave, let me know. Hello. Where am I from? I'm from Jamaica. I was raised in the US and now I live in China. That's literally what I say every time someone asks me where I'm from. I have like a whole script almost. Ooh, ooh. Algeria. Okay, that's what's up. But yeah, guys, make sure y'all tap the screen, especially if you would like, like the stream, especially if you would like the compatibility series. Um, I think that would be dope. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just get that started for y'all. But yeah, so yeah, what was I saying? Just to close the video out, basically, it is important to know about zodiac signs and dating because you don't want to like just be not knowing. I think knowing astrology is just being consciously aware of stuff. So at least you'll know. Because a lot of people be telling me, oh my gosh, like I wish I had known this about that person. I wouldn't have, I probably wouldn't have dated them or I wouldn't have, da 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 da. But it's just interesting to know about that stuff because it could cause you a lot of heartache, just by being aware of how a person could move. Because, like I said, you cannot base it all up on just the sun sign. The Mars is very important as well. So, yeah, it's just good to know. Um, and for those people who be like, oh, you're one of those people, I just feel like those are the type of people that just I want to make a video about this, but there's some people that are just like not there. I feel like there's like a split in awareness nowadays. Oh, that's my camera. There's just some people who's like there's like an old world and a new world. And I just feel like the people who just don't be into astrology, who don't think it's real, who think it's a joke or just yeah, I don't believe in it. I just feel like they're either like religiously programmed or they're just not self aware. I feel like self aware people are the ones who get astrology. But that's just my personal opinion. Okay. Damn, Jeffrey, you missed the whole damn live. Where was you at? Or have you been here the whole time just lurking? But I was just on here talking about dating people based upon your zodiac sign and if you should or not. Because some people like to say like you shouldn't. What? I don't know what the hell that means. Yeah, some people like to say you shouldn't date based upon signs, like it's stupid. And I'm here to say it's not fucking stupid. And you can avoid a lot of shit in the world by knowing people's signs. And it's all about being consciously aware. Yeah, please don't be commenting no stupid shit in my chat that I can't understand because that's just gonna make me like leave the stream. Like seriously. But you can watch the I'm not trying to hear what? What's going on? You're not trying to hear what? But if you guys did miss the stream, just go back and watch the replay once this is done. Obviously, you can always do that. But yeah, any questions? I was saying that I'm gonna do the compatibility series. I think that would be dope. She's Jelly. Who the hell is Jelly? Er, er, Let me know if it's a dub. I ain't. See you. I said your love. Why is that song stuck in my head? Fuck. But I've been saying, oh shit, that's crazy. Somebody was just on here asking me about Libras and Libras. Y'all, that's an interesting little pair. That's an interesting pair. I don't know what to say, Gerd. That's your man, Gerd. I want your man, Gerd. I don't know, Gerd. What the fuck is going on with my other phone? But hey people, you're joining the live. Thanks for joining. I think I want to try to get this stream to like 1 hour, but I don't know. But I just don't want to keep repeating myself based upon the topic. Y'all supposed to be asking me questions, helping me out a little bit, so I'm not just over here repeating myself over and over and over and over and over based upon the title. I try to get along with all signs though. I try not to like prejudge based upon what zodiac sign you are because I have such a deep knowledge of astrology. So I try not to just judge, you know? I try not to judge. But I don't think I cannot not base things off astrology. Like, yeah, I can't just go into a relationship or try to date someone or meet someone and not care about what their sign is. At least I don't know, I just can't. Maybe I'm indoctrinated with astrology. Maybe that's just what it is. Hey. What's a sign you prefer to date? Oh, good question. See, y'all need to be asking questions like this. Stop commenting random in the chat. But A sign I prefer today, I like Cancers because they're caring, like I just, and you don't gotta be like a Cancer sun. Like you can have like a Cancer moon, Cancer Venus, because I'm a Cancer moon. So I'm just like, yeah, I like Cancers. I like Leos. But the Leo has to has Cancer in their chart. It's not gonna work if they don't have a lot of Cancer, because sometimes Leos could just be too mystical. Yeah, but those are my favorite signs right now. Cancers and Leos. What other sign do I like? That's really it, for real, for real. I like Tauruses, but it's like too much of a good thing because I'm a Taurus. And I just feel like we just gonna be in our comfort zone too much. And I don't like that. It's just eating, fucking, sleeping, repeat. I don't know. I just can't really get with that. Like maybe for fun, but I'm too old for that right now. So, but yeah. So that's what I think is my favorite sign. What about you? What sign do you prefer, and what's your sign? If you're still on the live, and make sure that you like the live, you guys. If you're watching, like the live. And if you're new to the live, we're just asking questions about astrology. We're talking about what signs we like to date and don't like to date. And if you should date based upon your astrology, like, do you think that's stupid? And if you do think it's stupid, pop your shit. Let me know why you think it's stupid. But yeah. But yeah. I just really love Cancers for some reason. A lot of people don't like Cancers though, because they be like, oh, they're like whiny. I don't know. I've never really dated a Cancer sun. I think that's the thing. Like I just like someone with Cancer energy. It doesn't have to be the sun though. You just have to have some kind of Cancer in your chart. Stop yapping and get a job. Ooh, we got haters in the chat. Now who the fuck says I don't have a job? What's going on? I want going out there, so. But yeah, I don't know. People just be coming out here projecting. Like, do you wish you had the confidence to turn on the camera and talk to strangers? Is that what's going on? Let me know. But y'all, I don't give a fuck about random ass people commenting. As long as I know I'm getting on the internet, like hurting nobody, and I'm just minding my business and I'm staying in my lane, I could care less about what a motherfucker think about me. But yeah, what was he talking about? Signs. He said, you're a Taurus or you like Tauruses. But what's your sign? I'm a Taurus and I like being a Taurus. I just like fixed earth because obviously we're on earth. I just feel like Tauruses are very down to earth people and we're loving at the end of the day. We're ruled by Venus. I don't know. I'm biased obviously because I'm a Taurus, but I do like Taurus energy. It's stable, very practical, and yeah. What is going on out there? Like, why are people attacking me? Why are people? Why are people being mean? You're just not. What did I say? Like, what did I do? Why are you being mean? Loving of what exactly? Well, you said loving, like what? We loving? Why are Tauruses loving? Is that what you're asking me? Like, what do we love? What makes us loving? It's always the people who don't have a profile picture that be popping their shit. I wish I could invite people up to talk. You still hot about that 500? What's going on? We love money. Tauruses love money. That's what we're very loving of. Yeah, money. That damn pen. That's why motherfuckers over here saying I got Tourette's, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. I said I was gonna go for an hour on here. I don't know. I might get off. Motherfuckers is trying to bully me. Like, the fuck? I'm the bully. I'm the Taurus. Okay? I'm the bull. Y'all motherfuckers on here trying to bully me. Like, is you cool? What did I ever do to you? Like, I'm just a girl that just talks about the stars. Like why are you being mean to a nerd? I'm just a little nerd. Like, are you guys okay? Like, what the like what? At the bull in the 10th house. Taurus in the 10th house. Do you have any you don't have no planets in Taurus, do you? Ooh, Taurus midheaven. That's a pretty stable placement for midheaven. Oh my god, I'm getting cold. I need to get over here. An astrology nerd. I'm an astro nerd. Kind of wrong. Okay, okay, okay. Woo. Oh my god. That is crazy. I need to redo my hair. It's about that time. Been about that time. That's crazy. Look here, reading my motherfucking thoughts. I need to redo this shit. I had it for like 3 months now. I got them done in Vietnam. That's why I was thinking about going back there so I can get them redone. Um, because the I would have taken them out, but I can't take them out myself. So yeah. Is that OF OnlyFans? Do I have an OnlyFans? Not anymore. Oh, how long are they? How long have I had them? Hold on. They're like, if you can see. They're just past my butt. I thought you said how long have I had them. But yeah, they're pretty long. Ooh. Nakuha, nakuha, nakuha. My OnlyFans days. Yeah, I used to do OnlyFans. I still do stuff like that, but I just be like live streaming. There's like certain apps that you can like go live and do stuff, and I do that, but not as often as I used to. Not as often as I used to. I don't really like doing that shit no more. I don't know. I feel like I kind of like outgrown it. Like when I was younger, I was with the shits, but now I'm not really with the shits no more. So yeah, no OnlyFans for me. Damn, it is cold. Let me know if it's a dub. I did. Miss ya. I'll take your love. It's like a drug. So keep me on. I need to like hold this shit up. Don't be looking at my chest, people. Y'all be staring. Boobs are. See, that's why your girlfriend be mad at you, because you over here staring at another woman. While you should be over there rubbing her feet. Can you get my phone number? Of course. Absolutely. You can get my phone number. What the fuck? Absolutely. Like, why would I not give you my phone number? That is crazy. Not the soul. Not the soul snatchers. What's going on? I have some delusional fans out there. People don't mind them in the chat. Don't mind them. Just don't mind them, okay? Yeah, just don't mind him. He's just in his own world over there, child. What does it say? Oh, maybe I need not to come on this goddamn shit so late. All the freaks is coming out. Is this the freaky hours? Like, what is going on? Ooh. Shit is gonna keep itching me. And they give the freaks what they want. Stream women for life. No, we gonna stream Damn She Jamaican. That's what the fuck we gonna stream, okay? Okay. I need to get some new lotion, y'all. I don't know, this lotion out here in Asia just don't be lotioning. And then you give me the number on the email. I should get what the fuck is going on? Is y'all okay over there? What time is it? Where's my phone? It's like 11 something in the morning where I'm at. I'm 12. No, yeah, I say that because I don't know where the fuck. 11:34. But I'm not playing no music that's not my music because hold on. Actually, that's a good idea. Let me play some of my music. I can't play music that's gonna get me demonetized. So that's why I wasn't playing no music. But hold on. 12-hour difference. It was 13 hours and then it went back because y'all had daylight savings time or some shit. They don't have daylight savings in China. I just got back from my walk. So that's why I was damn sports bra and shit. I said your love is like a drug. Y'all, so I was thinking about dropping some freestyles because I haven't dropped a freestyle in a minute. Why did I move my shirt? Because my tag was itching me. But I'm about to put it back on. Or put on something different, not this one. This like tag was itching the fuck out of me. I just wanna be free. Fly me out to the highest mountain. I just wanna be free. Fly me out to the highest mountain. I just wanna be free. Listen, switching on my floor. I could just cut it off. You can never ever say a motherfucker's whack. If I ever take a break, just believe I bring it back. And I'm worried about me unless you're in my shoes. And even by then, you'll be so confused. Cause the lights that be shining, man, that shit's really blinding. And I'm trying to pay attention, but I steady can't find it. I huff and I cuff and I bark and I growl. I'm the baddest bitch, and the one you finna cow. All the Spanish niggas, they be honking when I walk. And if you pay attention, you can see I'm number one. I hop on a plane and we fly to the Bronx. You hop on a plane and the flight not take off. Oh, and them see me, I mean that them one. Oh, and them see you, the pipes not come up. One and I'm with, I'ma write another song. Time and I bliss, I'ma give you what you want. I should not sure it, I'm the king and I'm on. Oh, and them oxygen, me come from, I can't tell nobody my name, no burn where you from. You can't fuck right if you didn't know if she come. Rest in peace, Biggie, that's the only one I want. And if you got a problem, you can catch me on the run. Fly me out to the highest mountain. I just wanna be free. Fly me out to the highest mountain. I just wanna be free. Okay, somebody asked me a question. You look super rich. As in rich in spirit or rich financially? Like, which rich is you talking about? I'm crying. What sign cheats the most? I was cold and then I got hot. It did get a little bit hotter. I swear it got hotter when I took my shirt off. But it's because the sun is coming out, so it's not that cold no more. Sing better than her. Sing better than who? Okay. Please cover myself because you're Muslim. You could just leave the stream, babes. If you're afraid of the female anatomy, does something to you, you could just exit the stream. Like, I'm not forcing you. If some shoulders and chest and stomach bothers you, just exit the stream. Cause I'm not Muslim. So I don't give a fuck. Okay, what sign cheats the most? I said Gemini. That's what I was like. What the fuck? I'm supposed to be answering something. Gemini. Did y'all watch my video? Top 5 signs most likely to cheat. Y'all was supposed to watch the video. And I gave an explanation. That's how I know y'all don't be watching my videos. That's I gotta start going live because y'all ain't watching the videos. It's like I gotta remind y'all that I exist. I've been running my whole life. Yeah, I've been grinding my whole life. I've been grinding my whole life. Bitch, I've been grinding my whole life. Yeah. All Libras. People were saying Libras cheat a lot too, but I don't think so. Cause y'all like relationships. Real bad gal shit. Real done, real bad gal. Everybody wants to I'ma be a woman come from. I'm in the streets, these bitches see me come. Yeah, I don't see that. Bitch, I'm getting too much money. I'm on the block, I just pull up in a drop top. These bitches see me come. Damn, James is held by gunpoint on the live, y'all. Like, can someone tell James that he could just click the X? been grinding my whole life. Emotional. Do you know your moon sign? Real bad girl. Real bad girl. Let me step up in that things like what? Cutting up, I'm turning up. These bitches know I'm running skill. Everybody see me coming through with this bitch. I'm on a different level. Next level type of shit. I'm the baddest bitch in the world. Ain't no stopping this. It's a gangster shit. Bitch, I'm coming off the dome and I'm coming through. I'm killing shit. Being get shit. Yeah, being out the gutter, bitch. Get to the bag every night, bitch. I'm grinding. Came from the bottom, so you know I'm steady climbing. On the fucking top, so you know they see me shining. I'm a motherfucking star, so you know it's never night. Oh yeah, the Geminis. That who you say cheats? Gotta keep up with these damn comments. Real bad gal. Step up in that team's real bad gal. Real bad gal. Real bad gal. Yeah, me step up in that team. Real bad gal. I'm the baddest in the streets. Yeah, Gemini's a cheat on you. They don't give a fuck. Because remember, they got two sides. One side could be loyal to you, and the other side gonna start cheating. There's interest in naked astrology. What you mean? Y'all, somebody, never mind, let me not say that there. People be telling me to mix that though, like, because you know how like a stripper pass or something, stripper background, I was just saying. Some people be like, you should do astrology readings naked. Like, is that what you mean? Because people be telling me to do that shit sometimes. I'd be like, I've done it. Like, I've done readings, like I said, back in my days, naked. I've done that before. But I don't know. I'm trying to be on my Muslim shit. You feel me? So, I'm. This dude's slow. Single life. Oh, yeah. Single life is the best. Fuck a relationship. For real, for real. You know, I have this theory where I feel like we're supposed to be single. Like, I don't think we're supposed to. Because if you think about it, like, most people that end up married, they don't be happy. Like, the people that are married and be married, they gotta compromise a lot. Not everybody, obviously, but most people who be in long ass marriages, they gotta compromise to make the shit work. That's why Libras be so good in relationships because they know how to fucking compromise with people. See me, I'm not a compromising ass. Okay, I just feel like being single is just better. I thought James been left. Like, what the fuck? Get married, have children, but unfortunately, my trust is gone. Yeah, but like I said, like it's all about the signs too. Like you can't just write people off. But then again, like I said, I have a theory. Like I feel like, especially when you're more like consciously aware, the higher you are in wisdom and knowledge, I feel like, okay, because you know, like all the great spiritual leaders, they were all single. Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad is the only one that was a hoe. He had like hella wives. So I don't know why these Muslim motherfuckers is on here popping their shit. Like, but anywho, uh, yeah, most people who are just like real spiritual and just want to ascend and reach enlightenment, They be single. They don't be having kids. They be like real single. James just wants some fucking attention. Ooh. But yeah, I don't know, I'm like 50-50 because obviously we're humans, we want connection with people, but I just feel like there's just something, like I said, the more aware you are of yourself, the more you want to be single. Because there's just too much you gotta compromise with other people. Because I feel like that's why people always get synastry readings and stuff because people trying to understand, like, make, okay, as a person, you're your own person, right? But mixing your energy with another person's energy, it can be, it's never gonna, I don't think it's ever gonna be 100% compatible. Like that's just no such thing as that. Because you're your own person. There's nobody else like you. And I just feel like the concept of finding someone else that is your soulmate or your perfect match is just not a realistic thought pattern to have. Like I feel like we're all individuals. And because of that, it's just hard to like, I don't know, like I said, if you want a relationship to work, you have to compromise a lot. Like a lot of relationships is all about compromise. Ask any Libra, they'll tell you. Do I think um getting married and having kids is sensible? Yes and no. Like I said, everyone's different. For some people, it makes a lot of sense. But for another person, you can ask any question you want. The floor is open. We're having an open discussion. I just feel like, but if you trolling, I need a moderator on here to block people. I don't really give a fuck if y'all troll. Really, I don't care. Um, but yeah, I just feel like that's an interesting question. Some people it works for, some people it don't. Like, I think a part of that is like social programming or conditioning, like telling people that they should get married and shit. But um yeah, so some of it could be just we're told to do it, but it's not sensible because just look at how she be turning out. Look at how marriages be turning out. Broken homes, kids being raised with certain issues. It's just, I don't know. So yes and no. Like, yes and no. Sometimes I feel like that's ego. Like it's our ego telling us that we want these things. But once you know how to let go of your ego, you'll realize that you don't really necessarily need these things. But at the end of the day, we live on earth. We live in an egoic realm. So our ego gonna always be with us, regardless of if we try to dissolve it or whatever the fuck the case may be. Um, but so yeah. But does that make sense though? I don't know if I made my point clearly about marriage and kids. I don't want to cut the tag off. I am I'm starting to get that cold. Some of you motherfuckers is getting distracted. Let me go back to being Muslim. Alhamdulillah. Cream. Mm. Oh shit, that nigga was funny. But I trolls be funny as fuck. Like they really be cracking me the fuck up, honestly. I don't be giving no fucks. Fuck that shit outwards. But yeah, I be wanting to get married and have kids, but I just be like, mm, I don't know if I want to do that because at the end of the day, I like my freedom. But then it's like I kind of wanted to have like a family, and so it's like 50-50. I just feel like if you're gonna do it, you should try your best to vet the person and make sure that you're raising your kid in a stable environment. Like I feel like a lot of people just do it because of reasons that don't necessarily benefit them or the child, you know? Yeah. See, that's another thing too. We're humans, so of course we're gonna be afraid to be alone and all that stuff. But you know, came in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're humans, so we want connection. You know, we want to connect with somebody. So yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But you know, like I said, that's also could be like an ego thing because you could get married and be with somebody, but what if that person dies before you? You know, then you really gonna feel alone because you had something and then it's gone. So what if you just never had it and you just made peace with the fact that you're just here to live your life, you know? So it's different layers. Cause I be thinking about that shit too. Like, damn, if I get married and my husband dies, I'm gonna be sad. Like, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. I'm like, let me. But that could be like a defense mechanism too. Like, let me just not get married. Like the stream, you guys. Like the stream. So yeah, that could be a thing. Your other person could die, and you be all alone. Percentage amount. Yeah, that is difficult. That's how I feel about having kids too. Like, you could have kids and then they could die. Your kids could die. Like, I just feel like if I had kids, this angle might be a little bit weird because I'm trying to charge my phone. I feel like they could die as well, and that could be sad in itself. Losing a child, that gotta be. Oh my god. Yeah, so um, some weirdos in this fucking chat. But yeah, I be thinking if I have kids, like my anxiety would just go up Cause I think I'm always be worried about them a little bit, like, cause this world is crazy. There's so many sick ass people in this fucking world, you know. So I just be thinking, like, damn. Ooh, see, this is the late night freaky hours, y'all. There are so many y'all, there's so many weirdo trolls in the chat right now, but YouTube is literally blocking the comments. Like, y'all can't even see half the shit that people are saying. Like, what the hell? They're being weird. I'm about to get off of here. So, yeah, that's an interesting thought, though. I've been thinking about that. Like, do I want to have kids, or is it just better just to stay single? You know, that is a very deep thought. Sometimes I just think it's just better to stay single, but then we all want human interaction. So it's just like, do I build myself personally up to the point where I can be content with just being me, creating my own world for me? Or is a part of life that we're supposed to build a family, we're supposed to spread our seed and have children and maybe marry and multiply? You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about that shit all the time. And if you want to be delusional, you could be delusional. Can't help it. It may be in your birth chart, you know. Some people are just born to be delusional. Some people are just born to be delusional. Can't really help you with that one. But yeah, because my Saturn, I'm going through my Saturn return right now in my fifth house. So if I'm supposed to have a child, it's supposed to be within this upcoming year or another year or so, sometime soon. And I just be thinking, like, oof. But I don't know. We'll see. I do have my eye on somebody. A guy said cheated on. Huh? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, y'all was being fucking weird on here. It is too fucking late to be on YouTube, apparently. Mm, the helly? 18 months. I think this nigga counting down to the months. I'm dead. Y'all is crazy, bro. That is too funny. But yeah, so Saturn in the fifth house. I don't know. kids, but we'll see. We shall see. My Jamaican girl. I probably heard of it. It depends on who it's by. Maybe. I mean, I probably heard it. Yeah, I'm in China. I'm gonna upload a daily vlog soon, probably like in a couple hours. I'm gonna try to edit it when I get over here. So make sure y'all watch it and make sure y'all watch my videos. Like, I don't think YouTube be letting y'all know I'm posting. But yeah, China. You want what to pass? You can't have sex with somebody. I mean, you can't have kids with somebody who you're not having sex with. So that is a delusional thought, if that's what you're thinking, sir. This motherfucker said, "Do I have Tourette's?" Huh? What about me gives Tourette's? Is it my facial expressions? Like, bitch, you're just so mean. What if I did have Tourette's? I'm glad YouTube holds back certain comments because y'all be tweaking. Y'all be tweaking. Y'all be tweaking out. Like, I swear to God. Whew. I'm about to get off of here. I was on here for way longer than I wanted to be. And now I know what type of crowd be on here at this time of the day. Like, now I know. So yeah. Y'all have any final thoughts, questions, or opinions? Now is your chance to shine. Make sure that you like the stream if you haven't liked it already. I greatly appreciate it. For all of you that was in here hanging out with me, I appreciate it. But my fridge is so loud. Can you hear that? Shit is loud as hell. Oh, thank you. Thanks for your wonderful comments. Y'all asked some good questions. Oh, immensely. Wow. That's amazing. I gotta start coming live more often. I like the lives. Y'all are cool. Hey. What is that other thing? I definitely try to participate. Okay. I appreciate that. Yeah. What mangoes? You mean the ones I have in the fridge? How you know? It's too late. It's time to get the fuck off YouTube. Okay. Too goddamn late for y'all motherfuckers on here. Y'all need to be on the other app, the other website. Not YouTube. This is not listen, people, this is not where you come to do that type of stuff. Like, come on now. Alrighty. So yeah, I keep saying I'm about to end the live, but I'm really about to end the live now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and kicking it with me. Yeah. All right. We will talk another time. I might go back live later, like 12 hours from now, or like I should say 8 hours from now. So we'll see. All right. Bye, y'all.